What's up, my bearded gearheads? Anybody here? Anybody hear me? What's up, fellas? Y'all here? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I don't know if I'm live or not. Got 3 people here. What's up, Steven? Can y'all hear me okay? What's up? What's up, Alex? I really don't know if I'm live or not, guys, but I'll just start talking anyway. Tough Hombres, welcome, guys. Chris, Mustache Mechanics, having some Wi-Fi issues or something. He's at his office, so he'll be back here in a little bit. Willie, it should be live. If you can't hear me or see me or something, then let me know. I apologize. This is my first time ever using the StreamYard, so I'm not sure if it's working or not. I hope so. But I just looked, so I'm live. We're good. Welcome, guys. Chris, my co-host, is having some internet issues. He'll be back with us here shortly. He's at the office or his garage, and he's going to each week, every Wednesday night, he's going to actually film from his garage, and we're going to do some cool automotive stuff where he'll show you how to tune up cars and change a tire, check your oil, do some really cool stuff, and we're going to review certain tools, and he's going to be the mechanic side of bearded horsepower hour. So let's get started. I know there's only a few people in here, but I'll just start talking so everybody's not bored. You know, this is all about the businessman, Taylor Beard Co. It's live right now, so if you hadn't already ordered, jump on it, guys. It's fire. You know, the scent profile is double oud, sweet tobacco, patchouli, kumquat, bergamot, peach, and tonka bean, and it really comes off as you get this very sweet top note of the peach and the kumquat, and it just hits you in the mouth. A little bit of bergamot just fills your nose full of it, and then it just quickly settles into this very business-like, what I call a 24-hour cologne, where you can wear it on a date, you can wear it to work, you can wear it if you're hanging out with your 5-year-old daughter because it's not going to irritate her. I mean, it's just absolutely perfect. I'm telling you, I've got 785 beard oils on the wall, and it's by far my favorite. And it has nothing to do with me being part of it. Scott just really did amazing with this scent profile. You know, how it all started was back in June. Scott and I have been talking about it, and really I tried to get Scott to do a peach scent because I love peaches, and I'm from Alabama. Georgia's a peach state, so it's right here locally, and I've just always been a fan of the peach smell. So I mean, really for 2 years I tried to get Scott, man, do a peach scent. He's like, man, I hate peach. I was like, well, you know, it's not for everybody, but I'm just telling you, I think with the way you work in the kitchen and your expertise with, you know, the chef side, you can really put something together nice. So we started talking about it, and I just kept working on him, and finally I was like, look, hey man, order some kumquat. And he did, and And we started talking a little more about it. And basically, I just kept giving these little scents that I wanted to create a profile with, because each scent in this profile, the businessman, has a historical meaning, I guess you'd call it a sentimental value or sentimental meaning to me. And what that is, um, you know, peach and kumquat. We'll start with those two. When I was a kid, we grew peaches and kumquats on the property, and my brother and I would have peach and kumquat wars, with some other fruits too. But we'd basically get them off the tree when they were still ripe, and we'd throw them at each other and see who'd give each other the biggest bruise. And whoever had the most bruises or the biggest bruise lost. And so as a kid, that's just something we always did. And I lost my brother this past year to suicide. And so it was just kind of sentimental, and something I really wanted to create in my memory of him, and two scents that I really, really, really love. Peach and kumquat are two of my favorite ones from the fruity side. And then there's the patchouli, kumquat, or patchouli, bergamot, and oud was in a cologne called Aqua de Parma when I met my wife. And she said that it was the scent that first attracted her, not this ugly grill. I didn't have this beard back then, or I'd have got her. But she, I was wearing that cologne when we first met, and here we are. So those really meant something to me, and I still love that cologne to this day. So that's where those three came from. And then tonka bean came from, I was 19 years old, moved to South America, to Bolivia. And my family at the time was actually my first wife's family, married twice. Moved down there to be in the lumber business, and we had this property that was surrounded by this concrete walls with the iron spikes on the top. And we would sit there, and we had tonka bean plants in the yard. And these monkeys at night, my uncle-in-law and I would sit by the pool, smoking a pipe. There's where the tobacco came from. And we would watch these monkeys play in these tonka bean trees and climb in the trees above us, and just kind of sit there and watch us all night. And anyway, that's kind of where the profile came from. So it's not just a bunch of scents that we came up with and threw together in a bottle and made smell good. There's actually truly a deep historical connection to what it means to me. And I wanted to start a collab with that. I knew when I first got it into the beard community about 2.5 years ago that if I ever had the opportunity to do a collab, I wanted to do something that was a little deeper in meaning than just, oh man, that smells good, let's sell that and put my name on it with you. It really meant more, I wanted a deep connection with the scent. And so that became the businessman. And the reason it's the businessman is I've been in the car, and part of Bearded Horsepower is I've been in the car business since I got back from South America. I was there 11 months, lived in Santa Cruz, Bolivia, worked all over Brazil. After about 11 months, moved back to the States, had to get a job, and I found myself in the car business. And I've been in the automotive industry ever since. And so there you go. My goal is for Bearded Horsepower is to tie the two together with some really cool stuff. I started this live stream idea with Stash Mechanic, that hopefully you'll see here soon. I know he's trying to log back in, having some Wi-Fi problems, but I really wanted to create a live stream that tied beards and cars and all things handlebar together. I'm not wearing my full handlebar tonight, but I can twist it up for you guys if you want me to. But and handlebar with motorcycles. Chris was actually a motorcycle mechanic before he became a car mechanic, and I want to tie the two together and do some cool things. So every Wednesday night, please tune in. There's going to be a live stream with Chris and I, and we're going to do some really neat stuff on the automotive side. Also, I wanted to take my 22 years in the automotive industry and help you guys save money when it comes time to buy a car. And I also want to be able to help you do things like increase your credit score, know where to get that information from. I want to be able to help those and get in an accident and need help fighting their insurance company to get the right value for your automobile instead of just settling for what they give you. So there's a lot more into it that we'll get into soon, and there'll be videos on YouTube that tie it all together. But tonight, I know y'all are here for some giveaways and talk about the businessman. We've got a few people in here. Let's see. We've got Corey. Hey, brother. Sasquatch. Jason. What's up, Jason? Susanna. I don't think that's really Susanna. Brian. What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm waiting for Chris, the stash mechanic, to get in here. I need some more fellas on the screen. By the way, got to drink water, right? And this is cool if you want to get one. It's 32 ounces. You drink 4 of these a day. You got your gallon. Keeps the water cold all day. And I really love these Yetis, man. Especially when you got this old stash right here. You got to get it in there. What's up? I don't know if Chris is going to come back, so I don't know what's going on. What's everybody doing tonight? All right. We only got 6 people here. I want to give some away. Let's get some more fellas in here. Ladies, fellas, doesn't matter to me. What kind of fights, Willie? That's right, Corey. By the way, guys, if you hadn't already, go to Corey's Instagram page, or you can go to the club page, which is Bearded Americans Beard Club, and get into the donation and or the raffle he's putting on to help a young girl in need that's got brain cancer. It's really cool what he's doing. There's a ton of giveaways, but basically you can buy entries. Like I bought, I don't remember how many entries now, but for $50, I think I got 10 entries, and it's really cool. So I think they're doing that giveaway tomorrow night. Still got time to buy, so jump on to his Instagram. It's Sasquatch334, and jump on that raffle. It's a really great cause. The family of the girl really needs some help, guys, and it's that's what this community is all about, is giving back. And if we're not helping others and we're not giving back, then what are we all doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Corey. I didn't know it was closed. I thought I saw something earlier that it was going on to the end of tonight. My bad. So scratch that. Oops. Thanks, Susanna, man. I'm not sure if that's your real name. I feel like you're a guy, but it's not Susanna. I'm sorry. I got bad eyes, man. I'm 45 years old, so I thought it was Susanna. What's up, Donnie? But anyway, I appreciate it, man. It's I've been growing it about 2.5 years now, and it's a lot of love gone into it, a lot of TLC, but I appreciate it. What's up, Daniel? All right, man, we got 10 guys in here now. I appreciate it, guys. I know it's Saturday. Again, just get started. Chris, Stash Mechanic on Instagram, supposed to be with us, but I think he's having some technical difficulties. His Wi-Fi there at his shop is not working well tonight, so he's going to get that figured out. And every Wednesday night, we're going to have a live stream called the Horsepower Hour, and it'll be Chris and I bringing you bearded and automotive things together, talking about beers, cars, and all things handlebar. One of the things I want to talk about tonight on the automotive side is, with the weather that's out there, there's a lot of accidents, and there's a lot of people on the roads that don't know how to drive in the snow, icy roads. We don't have that much of the winter left, but if you've been in an accident and you get into a situation where your vehicle's been totaled, I just want to give you a tip on some things that you need to know when you're fighting an insurance company. First off, insurance company adjusters, you got to remember an adjuster is a salesperson for the insurance company basically. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to save the insurance company as much of the claim as possible. And so what they're going to do first is they're going to lowball you. They're going to, if your vehicle's worth 30 grand, they're going to try to give you 25. And most people, just because they've been in an accident and they're ready to get it over with, they're ready to settle, they sign off on it and they move on. But do not ever do that. All right, reach out to me. I'm always available to help you with this. But the first thing you do is you need to research the value of your vehicle, and you need to find. You can do that on NADA.com and get the value of full retail for your vehicle. And if the value, and then figure out what your taxes are and fees that you paid on that vehicle, and that's what they're supposed to give you. I've had two instances here recently where people were offered a value that was, one person was 12, almost 13,000 less than what it was truly worth. They called me, we talked about it, I gave them a printout of what it was supposed to be. They called their insurance adjuster back, they told them this is what they would accept for it, and by God, they got it. And it was almost $13,000 more. So remember that if you ever get in an accident, first off, I hope you're okay and everybody's okay. But after that, when you get into the negotiation with your insurance company, please feel free to reach out to me. I will help you. Again, they are there to save the insurance company money on the claim, and they're not always going to give you right out the gate what the value of your car is. So, Donnie, give me a call. I know you just got an accident, man, but I know you know a lot about the car business, but I promise you, they are not going to give you what the value is up front. Also, remember, if you've got a newer vehicle and they're not totaling it out the gate, you still don't have to accept that vehicle. You can tell them, look, I don't feel comfortable and safe driving this vehicle now that you stretch the frame again and put it all back together like Humpty Dumpty. I'm not going to drive my family around in this vehicle and risk hurting them or it falling apart. So what you want to do is fight them to get to that value to where it's totaled, so that you don't have a vehicle that's got a bunch of repairs that you're driving now, and then 2 years down the road you want to trade into me, and you call me up and we do an appraisal value, and you find out that because of that accident, it's worth 10,000 less than it would be if it that accident wasn't there. The ways to get around that are two ways. One, fight them to total it, guys. Don't just accept repairs on it. Don't ever do that unless you absolutely have to. If it's a minor fender bender and it's not totaled, and let's say it's a $5,000 worth of damage and it's a $25,000, $30,000 vehicle, they're not going to total that. So what you can do in that incident is find out what diminished value is and call me up and I can give it to you, but you can fight them for diminished value. So if the repair was, let's say, $5,000, then you should probably get another, $3,000 to $4,000 in diminished value back, because the vehicle is depreciated, but now that it's had an accident and diminished in value, therefore you should get that in return, especially if it wasn't your fault. If it's an at-fault accident, sometimes that's harder to get, but it's still possible. But if it's not at fault and you're not at fault at all, absolutely fight that company for diminished value on your vehicle. So I know there's a lot of sliding around on the roads right now, and I just wanted to bring that up because I know it's something that affects a lot of people, and it's something that you can get screwed over, and because that's their job, is to get those claims to down as low as possible. If there's any insurance people in here, they're probably gonna be pissed off. Got some buddies that are in the insurance industry, they're gonna be pissed that I'm talking about it, but it's just the truth. And that's just one of the ways I want to save you guys money and help in any way I can. And it's just reach out to me. My email address is going to be everywhere on the YouTube channel. It's also on Instagram. You can send me a message on Instagram, whatever. Yeah, Jason, 1-800-BEARDY-HORSEPOWER. If you don't believe me, Jolly Old Fat Man, bam, ask him if I helped him with his. He got in a wreck in his truck, and It totaled. He wasn't getting, I can't remember the figure because it's been about 9 months, but it was like they were going to offer him 25 grand. I printed off the insurance or printed off the retail value, showed him what they should be getting him, and they gave him like 7, 8 grand more. Then we turned around and I helped him negotiate to buy a truck there in Atlanta where he is. So I didn't even sell him a vehicle. I helped him buy another vehicle and save a few more thousand too. So I'm really here to help you guys any way I can. I don't have to sell it to you, but I love to negotiate with other car dealers, and I'd love to help you negotiate with insurance companies. And I've been doing this a long time, and I know how to work them over. So reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. You're right, Willie. You got to let them know you mean business. If they feel like they got you, and they will screw you over. What's up, my boy Mike, Magic City? Welcome, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I know you're a busy man down there in the Magic City of Miami. How about them Dolphins, by the way? Sorry, man. I'm trying to feed this beer tonight, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. Doesn't look like Chris, Stash Mechanic's going to join us tonight. I think he's just having problems. So, real quick, let's I want to give something away, man. I just feel like giving something away. We got 11 people, 10 people in here, so let's start out with the goodie. All right, the businessman. This is the 50-50, guys. This is it's got 50% emu in the blend. I know everybody's kind of familiar with it, but the blend is sweet almond oil, sunflower seed oil, meadowfoam seed oil, macadamia, golden jojoba, Jamaican black castor, not just black castor. There is difference, by the way. Lanolin, and he added some. And this one's got the emu. So tell you a quick story that tonight I was supposed to be on here with Stash Mechanic Chris and myself, and I was going to let Chris kind of smell it for the first time. Last week, Scott sent out a package to myself and Chris of the 50-50, the regular blend, and Lavender, and all the snow and United States Postal Service. Mine got here about an hour before this thing started, and the first thing I did was go get in the shower, wash my beard, and put in this emu blend. And something about Scott's oil, that combination, I think has a lot to do with the lanolin and the emu together with the Jamaican black castor. But if you haven't tried his emu blend, the 50-50, I'm telling you, buy it, guys. It is amazing. And look, you're not going to hear me say that a lot about something that feels amazing unless it absolutely does. I promise you, because I don't wear an oil for the scent, right? Now this one's a little different, but I wear it for feeling beard. And Scott's feeling beard with this 50-50 is absolutely incredible. His regular blend's good too. And if you want to spend the $15 and don't want to spend the extra for emu, that's fine. It's still great. Still feels amazing in beard. But this emu, man, it just feels great in beard. God, I got to smell it again. Whew. That peach and that kumquat and that bergamot just hits you in the nose right away. And when it does, it's just this, I don't know, you're going to love it. I'm telling you. And then when it's in beard, it grows a little bit and you get some of the other notes, but you never really get an abundance of any note. It's just this great combination of a subtle, smooth, fruity, a little bit fruity, sweet cologne that you can wear. I mean, my wife, when I put it in, she just goes nuts. She loves it. First thing she says is, "Can you make me a candle in that?" So it's a great scent profile. You get that double oud and that sweet tobacco, and that first note is just this powerful, just a little bit of oud. It's funny. I mean, I wish I could describe it better. It's one of those I really can't. You just got to wear. But I promise you, you're going to love it. It's unique. There's not nothing out there like it. Scott's been, Scott hates peach, or used to, and I talked him into doing this one, and he absolutely loves it and talks about it being his favorite scent. And he's a guy that doesn't like peach, but that kumquat mixed together to make a totally different fruit, and it's just a sweet, is all I can say. It's just absolutely delicious. Yeah, Jason, it is, man. It is absolutely delicious. I'm so excited for you guys to try it. I can't wait. And let's just give away an emu blend. So there's only 10 people in here. So I'm just going to pick a number one through, hold on, let me get something started here. Jason, you can't win. You win too much shit already, man. Daniel, I'm in Troy, Alabama, which is southeast Alabama, close to the coast. I'm actually from the beach down near Orange Beach, Alabama, but now I'm about 2.5 hours north of the coast in Troy, Alabama. All right. I'm going to do it easy since there's not a lot of people in there. I just put a number in my calculator. All right. Let's go 1 through 10. And 1, 2, 3, go. This is for the 50-50 emu blend. We'll give one away. Number 1 through 10. Whoever shows up first on my screen, you'll get it. Remember, just pick once. And I was kidding, Jason. You can absolutely pick, buddy. Nobody yet. It's going to be this hard. Probably should have known 1 through 10 with only 10 people in here. Once everybody's picked once, I'll let you get a second one. How about that? We'll get there somehow. I guess I'm not too. There's only 10 people in here. Nobody that excited to see this old mug. Maybe everybody's just on Taylor's website buying. I hope so, because I'm telling you, it's fire. You're going to want this one. All right, nobody got it. So y'all pick again, 1 through 10. People sleeping. It is a good day to sleep. A little chilly here. Mike, man, I appreciate it, buddy. A 50-50 emu blend, you're going to love it. It's great. And by the way, if you don't already know, and I don't care if you use my code or not, but HP15 will save you 15% on anything tailored. If you use it, great. I don't care. I don't do affiliates. I just do discount codes. There's plenty of other guys in the room probably that have them too. You can use one of theirs, but just save you 15%. It helps with that shipping. So, all right, we're going to change it up. Nobody got it. By the way, it was my baseball number, 10. So we're going to start over. And since nobody won it, let's just do this. Let's just give away a combo of your choice. We'll do the 50-50 emu and a butter, or you can do the regular. If you don't like emu, you can just do the butter. Oh, there's Chris. What's up, man? I guess your camera not working? Wi-Fi? Hold on, I'm going to give me a dip. By the way, dip's good for your beard. Tobacco is really good. It helps stimulate inside. That's how I got all these patches to go away, man. I had some patchy spots in my lip in this area right here. Started dipping Copenhagen again. Stimulated the blood flow from the inside. Made the hair grow. No shit. Promise you. I wouldn't shit y'all. Y'all are my favorite turds. All right. So, Chris, man, it's all right, man. It happens to all of us. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, Daniel, I used to do grizzly, man, but I got into where I'm a little like a pansy right now. But, you know, I've talked to a lot of people during the day, and I got tired of grains in my teeth, even though it gets covered up, and I just do pouches. So I just do the Copenhagen pouches. Yeah, so it's a little sissified, but whatever. I don't like the mess and all the grains in my teeth. So I just like the smell and the taste of it. Yeah, man, Daniel, they're so much easier. I enjoy the pouches. All right, well, let's do this. I want to give something away, dang it. So we're going to do a combo, your choice. There's 10 of you in here. And let's do a number 1 through 5. All right, 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, go. First person gets it. Let's roll. Willie, 1 through 5. 14, don't worry about it. I'll give you another chance. Nobody yet. Y'all all over it though. Oh, Jason, you didn't win, man. I'm so sorry. Damn it. I mean, you win everything anyway. I've never seen somebody win so many daggone giveaways. Oh, we got a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. It showed up on my side. And guess what? It was number 3. And Donnie Jacobs. You're the first one that showed up on my side. So let me know which one you want, man. I'm glad you wanted, Donnie. That's great. And we'll get it out to you. So just let me know which one. And congratulations. It looks like, oh man, I just noticed that right after you came in, Ernest Tough Hombres came in, number 3. By the way, I don't know, what do y'all use? I'm using StreamYard. I don't know if it's the right way to do it. I was only using StreamYard because Chris was supposed to be here with me. And I guess if I'm by myself, I should have used YouTube. Probably works a little faster. But you guys that live stream, what do y'all use? Like when y'all get on the shit show, what do y'all use? StreamYard? Yeah. I even went with I'm trying the pro plan out just to see if it's worth it. So you can stream in 1080p. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm kind of a techie guy, but just wasn't sure if there was another platform out there even better. Let me ask you this. What's everybody's favorite vehicle of all time? What's your favorite classic new car on the market? Doesn't matter. I just want to know what's your dream vehicle. I'll tell you what mine is. Mine's a 1967 Mustang, Eleanor. You ever seen Gone in 60 Seconds? I want that car, that color, that motor, that sound. I want it. I mean, I've wanted it since I was 16, probably a little younger. Had a chance to get one. Passed up on it when I was 14 years old. My dad was going to get one. We were going to fix it up together, work on it. And I was one of those little bratty kids who was like, no, I want a newer car. I don't want to drive some old hunk of shit, you know. And you're talking about kicking yourself every day for something. That's it. What I would do to have that car now. And what I'd go back and have that time with my father to fix it up would be nice as well. So a Chevrolet Square, that's pretty good. Is that a Suburban or a Tahoe? Is that where the Square is? A 33 Ford Coupe. That's a fine ride right there now. It's funny part is I'm actually a GM guy. I don't, I've always worked in a GM store, whether it be Chevrolet or GMC. Right now I work at a Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and GMC. We have all 4 brands. And it's funny that my dream car is a 67 Shelby. Yeah, man, Jason, I love full-size Broncos, like, the one that the Juice ran away with. I definitely like the full-size two-door Bronco. That new one coming out is pretty bad, especially the big one, which we won't see for a while. The Sport, I saw one the other day. It's just kind of a muscled up escape looking vehicle, but the full size is going to be badass for sure. I'm definitely a truck guy. I mean, I drive, it's kind of funny. People ask me all the time, about cars, and I don't really care. I've been doing it for 22 years now, and I drive demos, so I change every 5,000 miles or so. I drive something different off the lot, and you just get to where cars or vehicles are meant, and you do all these trade appraisals of people's cars, and you bought several cars. I mean, I used to go on a trip down to South Florida, and I'd buy 50 cars in a week. When you look at all those vehicles, you just get tired of them. So I just don't care. But I do drive the truck every day. Right now I'm driving a 2021 GMC Denali with a diesel, and I enjoy it. But I definitely prefer a truck. But if I could have my dream car, it'd have to be a '67 Chevy. Yeah, I like the Bourbons too, man. The new Chevrolet Tahoe Suburban's pretty badass. We can't keep them on the lot. They sell as fast as they come in. Um, you know, if you haven't noticed already, there's a huge problem in the auto industry right now. Especially if you in your local town, if you haven't noticed the Chevrolet store in town, I guarantee you it's got probably 50% or more or less vehicles than they normally do, and that just is the effect from COVID. I mean, we're feeling it so bad. Normally, we carry a couple hundred new cars on the ground, and I started this month with 19 new cars on the ground, and it's killing the business for sure, and it's hard to survive right now. But a lot of that has to do with goes all the way back to the bailout. Really, GM minimized their facilities, and they got rid of had to get rid of plants. So let's say back then they had 3 truck plants. Now they just have 1. So they can't play catch up like these other manufacturers can. Ford wasn't affected as bad because they can play catch up. All they got to do is go hire some temporary help, open up another facility they got sitting there doing something else, and build some more trucks, get them out quickly, and within 2-3 months they're back to normal. Well, GM's probably going to be another year before they're back to normal. And then on top of that, there's a chip that right now that goes into these vehicles that there's a shortage. I guess in China there's something. I've read the article, but there's a chip shortage. For instance, in the Chevrolet truck, it has to do with the trailer package. The trailer package, it can't work without it. So we can't build trucks with the trailering group. And then on a Platinum Ford F-150, it affected the running board. You can't do a Platinum because the power running boards are powered partially by this chip that there's a shortage. You're also going to see that same chip problem in TVs, cell phones, laptops, all kinds of things. There's going to be a supply and demand issue where you're going to see those electronics are going to go up in price. So if you're in the market for a phone or a TV or a computer, I'd buy it right now because here shortly prices are going to go up. Same thing on trucks. GM's going to start pulling back on the rebates. Prices are going to go up. So if you're in the market for a vehicle, then you need a trailer tow package on a GM product, or if you want a Platinum on a Ford F-150, you better buy it now because you won't be able to find it shortly. If you can, the dealer's going to want to not discount it much because he's not going to be able to get another one. So just one of those things. Yeah, Donnie, it's crazy, man. And, by the way, if you don't know this already, Donnie actually transports vehicles, so he knows a little bit of it. Probably don't see as many vehicles on lots when you go to deliver them, Donnie. I'm sure you see that it's easier to turn that big rig around because, there's not a lot of stuff on the lot, especially if you deliver to a GM dealership. And soon you're going to start seeing that same problem at Ford stores. Dodge, you're not seeing as much. Your imports, I mean, gosh, I was talking to somebody the other day that works at a Hyundai place and Kia, and I mean, they're cranking them out like crazy. So, they're not affected. Of course, they're probably using probably can create their own chip. But, what it does is when the new cars are like that, it's kind of crazy. It's a good time to trade, really, if you can find what you want, because, when supply gets like this, the used car market shoots up because all the dealerships got to have used cars on the ground to be able to survive financially, keep the lights on. So what happens is when there's not a lot of new cars on the ground, all these dealers go out and try to buy used cars. So the market shoots up like crazy, and a car that used to be worth 10 is now worth 12. Once worth 20, now worth 25. And, it gets, and then that shortage becomes because everybody's fighting over less used cars because there's less new cars being bought, less trade-ins out there, and it's this circle of life. It just sucks if you're in the business, really. So, if you're kind of in the market, you're going to get more money for your trade right now because dealers need inventory, but you're also probably going to have a harder time finding exactly what you want because the supply is down. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah. foreign trade restrictions, Trump was helping forward. You're right, it definitely was. The change in command has really affected the car business in a negative way, and we're going to see more of it soon. Trump was definitely pro-auto and was definitely help out the auto industry, and sometimes Democrats kind of lean the other way. And if they do this $15 an hour minimum wage, I know that's great for people that are making $10, $11, $12 an hour, gives them a raise. I'm all for people making more money, but it really kills economic flow, and it's gonna cause big issues. And what you're gonna start seeing is more automated shit, because businesses aren't gonna be able to pay $15 an hour minimum wage and not not go more automated. And, you're gonna go into a McDonald's and there's just gonna be a robot sitting there, because McDonald's can't pay 10 people $15 an hour and survive. It just doesn't work. Jason, man, I hear that all the time, and I promise you, just tell her, give me a call. Again, I don't care to sell her anything, but I'll dang sure help her buy something, man, and I'll make sure she doesn't get screwed and nobody takes advantage of her. I'll help her negotiate the deal. I'll find her what she wants, tell her where it is, tell her what she should pay for it, tell her what hers is worth, and what her trade difference should be, and I'll even pose as her son and get on the phone and help her negotiate the car deal, man. I love doing stuff like that, and that was the reason I generated this channel and wanted to get involved with people that weren't locally, and the beard community, because I really love bearded guys, and not in that way, but you know what I mean. I really just love the fellowship, and I work a lot. I work probably 65, 70 hours a week, 6 days a week, and I don't have time to hunt, fish anymore. The beard has become my hobby, and this part of it's kind of the hobby side as well. I just want to be able to get on and help people. I know this live stream is probably not your favorite right now, but it's going to get better and going to grow. I'm going to make sure of that, and it's going to become fun. And I wanted to kick it all off with this businessman collab. I've been talking about videos now for a year. There were certain things I wanted to get in place before I did it, because I wanted to do it right. And the first thing I wanted to do was kind of start it off with the businessman and get this scent profile out there, so guys know, hey man, he knows what he's talking about. When he says something smells good, he knows his shit. It doesn't smell like crap. Because when I was watching videos on YouTube and doing research 2 years ago, I got tired of wasting money. I'd get something in the mail and I'd be disappointed. I'd be like, man, that don't smell like anything like that guy said. And wow, I don't feel that good in beard either. And I got tired of that shit. So I said, you know what? I want to do something different and just be honest with guys and tell them, hey, this is the way, I smell it. This is what I think about it. But look, you may love it. If you like, there's certain guys out there that like a smoky, real hard, tobacco-y scent, like a pipe tobacco and cherry. If it's a good pipe of tobacco and cherry, I'll tell you it's a good one. I've smelled about 50 of them, and I just wanted to be honest and tell you. And what I've really done, and you'll find out about this in my videos coming up, is I've really done the research and my homework on carrier oils. I've studied about 65 carrier oils. I've bought samples of them. I've tested them in my beard individually. I know what the consistency of them is. I know the color, the smell. But what I really know is all the fatty acids that are in each one, and how it works in beard, and why a beard profile feels better than another one, because of the fatty acid content. Like, some of them are too high in oleic acid, and therefore you don't get the absorption that you're looking for, and it's not balanced, because too much of something is a bad thing, right? So I really think you're going to be excited about what's to come in some videos if you like that kind of stuff. I kind of dug into the scientific side of it, and really I wanted to learn, why does this feel bad in beard? Why does this feel good in beard? And then figure out, which carrier oils felt better, so that I didn't waste money. It's man, all right, Mike, I appreciate you stopping by. I don't expect everybody staying here all night, especially now that it's just me. Not that excited. I'm gonna give a couple more things away, because there's not 7 people in here. And Wednesday, there'll be another live stream on Wednesday. Chris will have his package by then, and everybody gets somebody else's take of the package of the scent profile, and not just get my word for it. So, and guys, if you haven't tried Mike Magic City, if you haven't tried out their oil, it feels great. You know, that ostrich oil is, you know, it's similar to emu, but in certain blends, it works so much better. You know, the reason that is it doesn't leave by that, you know, some emu oil gives you that silicone little feeling afterwards where there's like a greasy little residue left behind, and it's kind of a slicky feeling. Slicky's not a word, but you know what I mean. I know you guys have felt it. And sometimes it leaves a little smell. I've noticed some with Black Rebel Beard Co. that some of the scent profiles at the end of it, you get a pop of emu. It's weird, but it just happens. And you know, some blends work better with it, some don't. Well, ostrich oil really absorbs a lot easier, and you don't get that greasy residue left behind because it absorbs more of it, and it's a little less harsh, and it's actually a little better for your skin than emu as well. And it's American. I mean, most of it comes right here in the United States, and most of emu comes from overseas. So that's a big deal. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. You know, I'm excited about everybody trying it. And if you weren't here earlier, you know, the scent profile means something to me. It's a little more than just a good smelling scent profile. There's a sentimental connection to each one of them. The double oud, you know, all the way down to the tonka bean. Double oud, and it's not double. I mean, double oud wasn't in the cologne I was wearing, but oud was. And you can look it up. It's called Aqua de Parma. But oud, bergamot, and patchouli were 3 of the main scents in this fragrance, Aqua de Parma, that I was wearing when I met my wife. So that's why it's in the. Oh, Chris might be here. That's why it's in. What's up, man?
Hey, I am here.
You went back home, I see.
Yeah, I had to. The connection there was so bad. So
really,
I'm glad I got to join in here for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah, man. Let everybody meet you. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I hate that it's not working at work.
Yeah, that sucks. I had a pretty good setup there, I thought, but.
I tell you what you can do is get they make those little Wi-Fi boosters. You can plug into you just plug it into a jack, and it'll pick up the Wi-Fi from wherever it is in the building and bring it closer to you. Maybe something you want to try. And you can pick those up at Walmart pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think I need to get probably a different iPad too, because the speaker on this one is just horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got another mic I can send you.
Yeah, I'll need something because this setup, this isn't going to work here.
Yeah.
And I think part of the problem is definitely the connection. But then I had this speaker that I was trying to hear you out of, and then as soon as I was trying to connect it, I just kept getting dropped, and it wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm glad I stopped in, man. I appreciate it. It's probably I know these other guys are tired of looking at my mug, so at least we got you in here. Take a look at this.
I think it's definitely a lot prettier than mine. So
no, whatever, man. That stash you got going on is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Your stash is way more glorious than this thing. Actually, I think I was twisting my ends at work, and I think the chemicals and shit that I had on my hands, was starting to break the ends off. It was a lot longer.
So I quit twisting mine up for about a year because I mean every time I put wax in, I just pull out hairs, you know, and it's hard to find a wax that's not that harsh on your mustache. And that's why I started wearing so much what do you call that stuff? Pomade, because it still holds it. Like right now, I just have pomade. There's no wax, but it's not harsh, and I don't get the broken hairs like I would if I was wearing a wax. I love beeswax. Huh?
What kind of pomade are you using?
Well, tonight I just got in that pomade that I got from, and I tell you, it's probably the best because It's got more hold than any that I've used before, but I got it from, God, what's the name of that company? Having a brain fart. V12 Lifestyle.
Nice.
I did a review video on them, and the reason I like it the most, it's got prickly pear oil in it, and prickly pear is really good for your hair and your skin, and it's just got a little more hold. But it gives you that more natural look than a tight rolled that you get with a beeswax, like a you know what's that candy handlebar, or some of the other ones out there.
Do you ever have any problems eating your mustache?
Oh yeah, all the time, man. Especially if I'm eating pizza, it seems like it'll catch it, and on the inside, it'll be all in my gums. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, pizza's the worst. I have to fold my pizza over and then try to.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, I have to fold it, get it in a rectangle shape, and just bite it in half. But
No,
yeah, it
a lot of
definitely.
my mustache right here from just chewing on it. It's
Yeah, it's kind
horrible.
of the side of your lips over in here. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
but I envy that stash, man. That's an incredible stash.
oh man, I've been growing a long time. Before I just started letting my beard grow long 2.5 years ago. But before then, I always had a mustache and a facial beard. And my mustache was always longer than my beard because I just the way I let it grow. So, I don't know about yours, but my mustache grows really slow. I mean,
So is mine. Well, actually, mine has grown fast up until about that 2 year mark, and then it just stopped almost.
yeah, yeah, it kind of reaches its terminal growth, and it'll start recycling a little bit, but it's hard to get it long. That's for sure. I'm
Yeah,
in a really awkward stage now. I used to trim the middle real bad, and this part, like right here, like you do, I used to trim it over my lips because when I was eating, it was aggravating. And so now I'm trying to let it grow where it's all one length, where the hairs in the middle come all the way to the end. And so, I mean, a lot of times it's really bad. Uh,
yeah,
beard growth has
yeah.
several awkward stages in it.
It does. It's crazy the stages it goes through.
Yeah,
But my beard just doesn't stop growing. It doesn't seem like it. Just I have to tie it up so I don't get caught in crap at work.
yeah. Mine still slows down from time to time, and I've heard other guys say, and I've talked to barbers about it, but it always seems like when you do a trim, it grows faster real quick. They say there's no science that proves that, but I promise you, I can go trim a quarter inch off my beard tonight, and it just grows for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I noticed that whenever I trim like hairs around the top of my mustache, it's all these hairs will grow slow except for the ones I'm trimming, and they just keep sprouting. The more I cut them, the more they
Yeah,
grow. So I'm
yeah.
curious about. I know a lot of people say that trimming it doesn't help, but I really think it does. I'm with you on that.
I mean, and I know it helps if you got split ends and you got damaged hair and you cut that off. Of course, it's going to grow. But I mean, I've
Sure.
found 3 split ends in my beard in the last 2.5 years, so I know I'm not cutting off a bunch of bad hair, and that's what's causing it to grow. It helps me. I don't know if it's scientifically true, but even with my head hair, if I go get a haircut for that first month and a half, my hair grows fast. Then it just kind of quits growing.
Yeah.
So it works for me. Whether it's true or not true for everybody, I don't know. But
So how
yeah,
is this
Daniel.
coming through on your end there? Because I'm getting a lot of static. I'm gonna have to figure something else out.
Yeah,
I think
I
it
mean, it
just
looks
must
fine.
be.
The biggest
Yeah.
thing is lighting. If you can figure the lighting part out, that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. Um, I wish if I could take a video to show you what I'm staring at right now. It's funny. I mean, I got these two big soft boxes up here, and there's a light over my head that's kind of a hair light. So there's lighting's key. I still think my lighting sucks. I don't know, but there's only 5 people in here, so it don't matter. We can just play with it.
Yeah. Sounds fun to me. I didn't. This is less than ideal conditions, I'm sure, for a live being in my kitchen with a. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is what I'm using for my light.
Oh yeah, always light.
Yep. The old Milwaukee.
Thanks, Donnie. Oh yeah, man, Daniel. There's nothing like a pizza stash, man. God, I eat more hair when I eat pizza than I do pizza. But like Chris said, if you fold it up, I can usually get it. I cannot eat a regular piece of pizza; it'll get all up in there. But I'm definitely not going to cut my mustache off to eat. I'll start eating through a straw if I got to.
Oh yeah, same here. I'll be on that liquid diet.
Donnie, you joke, but there's your makeup. Donnie said he's got a makeup guy. Shine control powder. I didn't put any on, but
I look like a ghost, man. This winter's been hard on me. We've had a lot of snow in the last 3 weeks.
Really?
Stop. Yeah, and
how far are you from Kansas City?
I'm about just about an hour north of Kansas City.
Okay.
Not far.
Yeah, that's how many inches have y'all had in the last few weeks?
Yeah, probably close to 20 altogether.
Good God. Is it
Yeah,
melted or you still got it outside?
Well, we had one big storm where we had about 12. Most of it melted. Then we had about 6. And then this last one, we had about another 8.
Wow. Now, we hadn't had snow in about 3 years down here.
Yeah, well, I wish you'd take some of this snow.
Yeah. My daughter today was like, Daddy, can we go snow skiing? I want to see some snow. I'm like,
Oh,
I love the snow, but I couldn't live in a place where it snowed all winter, man. I couldn't shovel snow in the morning. No way.
Yeah. No, we get a good solid 4 months of just crap here, it seems like.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, Daniel.
Well, I hope.
Actually, can you see the chat as well?
The chat?
Yeah. Can you see the channel chat or no?
No, I can't see the. Oh, well, maybe I can. I'm new to this. Bear with me here. No,
I know you're fine. It should be on the side if you're in StreamYard.
Yeah, I got nothing over here.
Yeah, I'm about to give away another combo here in a minute.
Right on.
Guys, see if we can get some more guys in here. I'll give another combo away. There's only 4 people in here. I hate to do a giveaway with just 4 people. So if you can grab a couple fellas, if we can get back up to 10, I'll give another combo away. Yeah, Maverick, you're just in time, man. Donnie won the giveaway earlier. We got 5 now, Willie. If we can get a couple more, man, we'll give a giveaway. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it. So, Chris, I'm excited, man. I can't wait for you to be able to get in the shop and show us how to turn some wrenches.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get the bugs worked out here, and it'll be a pretty good experience, I think.
Yeah. All right, we're up to 7, man. We're close. Oh, we're down to 6. We were at 7. Come on, guys. If you're in here, stay for a minute. We'll give something away. Chris, I looked and your package should be there Monday.
Excellent. I can't wait to try it out.
I know we'll Wednesday we'll do a live stream and talk about it.
Excellent. I'll try to be a little better off this time.
Oh man, you're good.
Your lighting's great, man. I look like a ghost.
It's just that harsh light you're using. You just gotta. I mean, really, it's kind of less is more. You know, less lighting you can use. Looks a little better.
Really, is this any better?
No.
I
tell you, if you put it up higher and kind of let it shine down on you, it might be a little better.
Yeah, I really don't have anything. I can put it on the kitchen.
Thanks, Donnie. We were up to 7. If we can get a few more, I'll give some away. Oh, we just dropped down to 4. Oh shit. Is your page beginner friendly in terms of car questions? Legit know nothing about cars. Man, Willie, you can ask any question you want about cars from the mechanic side or a sales side, man. Chris has been a mechanic for how many years, Chris?
I started a full-time mechanic job at 17, so it's been about
17, 18 years.
15. Yep.
Yeah. So, oh, that's right, Daniel. I thought they were doing that raffle tomorrow night. I don't know why, but I thought I saw um, Corey posted they were doing it on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Hmm. Well, I wish I'd known that. I'd done it at a different time. I'd like to be in on that too. Um, but anyway, yeah, Willie, you can ask any question you want to, man. It's as friendly as you want. Um, we'd love to answer questions, so please ask. Chris, did you say you were a motorcycle mechanic too?
Yeah, I was there for a couple years. I worked on Harley Davidson doing tires and head jobs and just the basic stuff.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
see a
I
lot of
rode a lot.
motorcycles up there?
What's that?
There a bunch of motorcycle riders up there?
Oh yeah,
Is there?
yeah, they're everywhere.
I bet they don't do too well in the snow.
No, they don't. Everybody's got about a good 6 to 8 months they can ride here, and then, but every nice day in January you hear them out. Anytime it gets
Yeah.
over 40, they come out.
That's the problem down here. I mean, they're everywhere because it's 12 months of motorcycle weather. You know, if anything, there's 2 months in the summer. It's almost too hot to ride. But other than that, man,
Yeah.
it's great. Great weather all the time.
Yeah. That's what they used to live in the Gulf down in Florida, and I had a ZX10 down there, and shit, I'd ride every day. Actually, in Tampa traffic, that's about all I would want to do is ride a motorcycle because you can't get anywhere in a
Yeah.
vehicle without taking hours.
Yeah. All right. Everybody dropped off. So there's
they
only
out?
3 of you. Yeah, I think there's 3 people in here. Who's in here? Give me a thumbs up if you're in here. I can't really see who's actually in. Let me see if I can find out. All right. So what we'll do is there's 3 people. We'll do a giveaway. It's going to be a bottle of the regular oil, right? So it's just going to be the bottle, not a combo, of the regular blend. And we got 5 people now. So let's a number 1 through. Chris, I'm gonna let you pick the number. Just grab your phone, grab your calculator, put a number in the calculator 1 through 5, and when I say go, guys, you're gonna pick a number 1 through 5, and then first person to show up wins. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You can see this chat, right?
No, I cannot see the chat. I can't get it pulled up over here.
All right. Well, I'll let everybody pick a number first, and then let's see. Willie picked 4. Daniel picked 3. Donnie picked 2. Anybody pick your number yet?
You see it.
All right, Willie. Willie, congratulations. You won a bottle of Taylor Beer Company Businessman regular blend. So send me, I don't know if you're on Instagram or not, but you'll send me a message on Instagram at Bearded Horsepower with your information. I'll make sure that gets out to you tomorrow. Congratulations. I appreciate you being here the whole time, man. I really appreciate you sticking in. I know it's Saturday night. Guys got things they'd rather be doing than watching us, but I really appreciate it. And guys, it'll get better. I promise you, man. This is the first time I've done a live stream. I know it's the first time Chris has too.
Crappy light.
So working out the kinks, and it's different. Thanks, Daniel. Hang in there, man. A few more minutes. We're gonna give something else away. I'm gonna make sure you get you one. I know it. Willie, where are you from? What's the temperature like tonight, Chris?
I think it's about 18 degrees.
God, man. It's supposed to be 65 here.
It's been 20 below since last Tuesday.
Good God. Oh, Connecticut. Willie's in Connecticut. I bet it's cold as hell up there, too.
Yeah.
It's supposed to warm up here. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 65.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I'd take that.
Shit, Donnie, you're down in Florida. It's probably 80 down there, isn't it? Willie said they got plenty of snow here. We got enough to share with you. Man, we take some. I wish you could ship me some snow, man. I'd love to play in some snow. I think last time I saw snow in Troy was about 3 years ago. We got 3 or 4 inches. And man, people, you talking about can't drive. People in Alabama, when it snows, they're horrible. I mean, there's more accidents. I wish I owned a body shop when it snowed down here, because I'm telling you, there's 50 accidents a day.
It's even bad here too. People that drive in it every year still can't figure out how to drive in it.
And the weird thing here is, I mean, they truly shut down. I mean, when it snows here, everybody's shut down. You just don't get on the road, because when it snows here, it's usually black ice everywhere, because it's barely below freezing, and it usually rains before, or it's mixed with rain. It gets nasty. Yeah, Ernest, motorcycle is definitely the way to go, man. I know in Texas you got that good weather for motorcycles too. So, and Ernest, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but Chris used to be a Harley mechanic, and I know you're a big motorcycle guy. Oh, tough hombres. Daniel, where are you from? Where are the kids tonight, Chris?
They are actually at Grandma's house. Wife had to do some grocery shopping, so they're hanging out with Grandma for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice, man. My daughter hasn't been able to see her grandparents in a year. Oh, they'd come over a few times, but we'd sit in the yard and talk, and they're mid-60s and get a little scared of COVID.
Yeah, that COVID's messed everything up for sure.
I had it in November. Have you had it yet?
Not yet. Not that I know of, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had it in November during Thanksgiving of all times. But it was. I've had colds worse, sinus infections worse. It didn't affect me like it has a lot of other people, but I got lucky. Oh, my daughter's coming in. I wonder how long it'd take her to come in here. You want to say hello? You want to come over here? Oh. This is my heart right here now.
Yeah.
Say hello. This is Laura Elizabeth. Do you like Daddy's beard? Huh? What's on your knee? Oh, you went to the playground today?
Yeah.
Can I shave my beard off? No? Why not?
No.
Thank goodness she loves it, because otherwise I'd have to cut it off. If she told me to cut it, I'd cut it off. Will you tell them what this smells like?
No.
Who's that on the bottle? Oh, is it me? Here, smell it. What does this smell like? Can you smell it? Hold on. Let me get my arm up. Ready? Smell it. What does it smell like?
I can't smell it.
That's not what you're supposed to say, Lord Elizabeth. It's funny. Usually when I ask her what something smells like, it's all crazy. Like it'll be like, she'll say, that's popcorn. I'll be like, there's no popcorn. What does that smell like?
It smells like soda, but it had spicy things in it.
Oh, soda with spicy things. There you go.
It's a good smell.
It could be like an orange soda.
No, it's a spicy soda.
Oh, spicy soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
She wouldn't know what a soda tastes like or smells. She drinks nothing
So
but
that's what my smell is in it.
milk and water. She don't drink anything else.
Yeah.
I also see milk.
You
What's
got,
the point?
you got milk on your lip. She's a picky eater, man. She's so picky. She eats macaroni and cheese. What else?
Vegetables and Oreos.
Lunchables and Oreos. That's about it.
And yogurt.
Oh, and yogurt. Yeah.
And this morning I ate all of the
You ate eggs this morning. You
Yeah.
gave me snacks.
I like eggs.
And she eats what else?
Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, spaghetti.
I like the meatballs.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of it. I don't like the meatballs.
And club crackers. That's her other thing.
Pringles.
Yeah.
And then
You're being silly. How old are you?
5.
5. Yeah.
5. My son's 5.
Really?
Yep. So are you in preschool?
I mean, I'm still in K4.
Oh.
Same thing.
Yep.
Private school here starts K4, and then you go to kindergarten. But she's at the big kids school.
I don't
Don't be silly. Talk normal. You see yourself on the screen? No? All right. You want to give something away? You want to give one away? You do? All right. Where's my phone?
I'm gonna give pizza away.
Oh, you want to get pizza away?
Yeah.
I bet there's some guys that like some pizza.
I don't like pizza.
You don't?
I only like cheese.
You just like cheese?
A fake pizza.
Hey, when Daddy's eating pizza, does it get all in his mustache?
Yeah.
It does.
And I'm like, I'm gonna eat. I don't know what to say.
You don't?
I'm a picky eater of bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas are good.
Yeah.
I'm a picky eater. Yay! Yay! I feel it.
You smell it? His butter smells just like it too.
Mine smells like soap.
Yeah.
Soap and broccoli. That's disgusting. Because it has caramel in it.
You're being silly.
Over
I
there
think
has
I'm gonna have to jump off here real quick.
Yeah, man, I'm about to too. I know guys are there's nobody on here anyway. But man, I appreciate you coming home and getting home.
Yeah, I had. Luckily, I'm only 20 minutes away from the shop, so I could at least come home and jump on. I felt bad that I couldn't be there the whole thing, but
Oh man, that's fine. It's all good. I knew there wasn't gonna be a big crowd tonight because with all that was going on, but I appreciate you stopping in anyway.
yeah, well, I appreciate you having me.
We'll do it Wednesday night because you'll have it and you'll be able to talk about what it smells like.
All right, I'll try to have some better lighting and a little better sound here.
All right, man. We'll talk. I'll send you some stuff.
Cool. We'll talk to
All
you
right, man.
later.
See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Say bye, Laura Elizabeth. Say bye, Chris. All right, guys, man. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Daniel, you've been a trooper, brother. Send me your. I'll reach out to you. Or reach out to me on Instagram. We'll make sure you get an oil as well. And I really appreciate it. This probably not fun sitting there watching me talk about nothing, but hopefully it'll grow over time. And it's guys like you that are going to make it worthwhile. And I really appreciate it. So if you're still in the channel and you're hearing me right now, reach out to me on Instagram, and I'm going to make sure you get one of these businessman oils. And just say thanks, because it was my first live
I
stream.
want you to do the video of me.
Yeah. She just wants to. You'd be famous if you get on video. As funny as you are.
And I can do the other video.
Yeah.
And I'm scratching.
Yep. All right, Willie, I appreciate it. Remember to reach out to me and give me your information. And guys, once again, I appreciate you, and may you and your beards always be blessed. And reach out with anything automotive related, beard related. I'm here to help you any way I can. So take care. Have a great weekend with the family, and we'll see y'all soon.
Why is facing to me instead of you?